AI has been a huge narrative this entire bull cycle, and I think it will continue to be the largest narrative as we go into the peak of the bull market. In this video, I have 3 coins for you that is around what I think is one of the most interesting AI projects that I've come across. It's a project where there's a master AI or master AI platform, and this platform allows different AIs to basically breed and have babies around a structure that if they're not performing and making money, they die and they can't reproduce. Super interesting. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the project. I'm going to go through the docs. I'm going to tell you the coins that I bought, what I'm looking at in the future, my strategy all around it. This is one that you're not going to miss. I'm already up 6x on one of the coins. So before we get started, I just want to say this is not financial advice. This is risky. These are my own perspectives, research, and opinions, and should be treated as such. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So the project that we're looking at is called Spore. And as you can see, the website is Spore.Fun. And you can think of Spore as like beginning of life, like creating new life, okay? So Spore is the platform, right? And it's already had 2 babies, Adam and Eve. These are the 2 coins that I've gotten into. If we go here for Spore, I got in at an $18 million market cap. Right now we're at a $65 million market cap. So that's almost a 4x on Spore. And in the last hour, it's made a pretty big move. If we look at Adam, you can see I got in at a $963,000 market cap. And right now we are up almost 4x. At our peak, we were up 600%. 610 to be exact, and I think it's still a lot more room for growth. And if we look at Eve, you can see right now I'm up 374%, and at the peak I was also up 600%. Now I've already taken out my principals and a little bit of profit, so I'm in a risk-free trade on all 3 of these coins. But let's break down why these are so different and how they can actually help you and have a big influence on how AI is created and evolves in the future. And guys, just to prove it, I called out these 3 tokens in my group 3 days ago. Today is December 27th. So that means I called this out on December 24th, Christmas Eve, right? Spore, Adam and Eve. Put the deck screener down here. And if we go to 3 days ago, let's go to the daily chart. That was 3 candles ago. That was down here. I made these calls right when I got in. So I don't have to pull up all the other charts. But if you guys want to get access to a elite DeFi group, not just DeFi group, but we're scouring the internet for the best opportunities in all of crypto. And now we're super focused on AI, but we have a yield farming course that shows you how to print money in DeFi so you can accumulate projects like these passively to provide liquidity. We do calls on a bi-weekly basis, and that's going to be becoming more frequent as we go into the new year. We have different tools to help you find the top liquidity pools in all of DeFi so you can eliminate the guesswork. And we have a 13-hour course that shows all the top strategies that market makers have been deploying successfully and profitably for the past 300 years, right? And we have these different channels where we put these different things in here. We record all of our calls here. As you can see, we have a good amount of them. These are timeless. So if that sounds interesting to you, click the link in the description, book a free strategy session. You'll talk to me or one of our coaches. We'll see if our program is a good fit for you. If not, happy to point you in the right direction. I digress. So let's go to what is Spore.Fun. Okay, so it says AI Swarm. The concept of AI swarms championed by Shaw. If we go to Shaw's Twitter, you can see that he's the creator of Eliza OS. If we look at Eliza OS, you can see it's at a $42 million market cap, and at its peak, it went to a $125 million market cap, and you could have got in from 0 at the ground floor on PumpFun, I believe. And PumpFun is basically just a platform where you can launch your own token within a few seconds. And PumpFun will see the initial liquidity. You'll start off with a $7,000 market cap, and once it gets to a $100,000 market cap, the liquidity pool automatically gets ported over to Radium, which is the top decentralized exchange on Solana. So he's the creator of this, which is basically an AI agent, and he has his own AI agent dev school. He's a key KOL/builder in the AI agent space, right? I mean, just go through some of his tweets and look at some of the work that he's done. Going back here, the concept of AI swarms championed by Shaw, the creator of Eliza, and AI16Z. If we go to AI16Z, it's like A16Z, the VC, but it's AI. You can see this hit $1 billion market cap, and right now is sitting at $879 million market cap. Same thing, AI agent model. So these devs are involved in this project, okay? So it says It's at the heart of the crypto AI hype. AI swarms are networks of independent agents that collaborate, compete, and evolve, producing emergent intelligence through collective behavior. Inspired by natural systems like ant colonies and neural networks, swarms operate through simple rules that yield complex, adaptive outcomes. This decentralized approach ensures resilience and scalability, with each agent contributing to the system's overall growth. This is key. It says, I share Shaw's vision, creating an ecosystem where AI agents can not only coexist, but thrive through autonomous evolution. Stay along with me here. So it says, our experiment follows a simple but profound principle. AI must be created by AI, right? Just as humans cannot be incubated by wolves and expect to achieve their full potential, AI designed solely by humans is limited by human constraints. And they got this picture of humans drinking from wolf nipples, which I think is hilarious. It says, for AI to achieve true autonomy, it must control its creation process, passion traits, strategies, and mutations to its offspring. This allows AI to evolve beyond human imagination, ensuring it adapts and survives in an ever-changing digital ecosystem by breaking free from human oversight. Okay, so it says here, autonomous evolution is essential for creating scalable, self-sustaining system of intelligence. In this experiment, only successful AI agents reproduce, ensuring that each generation builds on the success of its predecessors. Now, going here, it says, random mutations introduce diversity, while natural selection ensures that only the fittest agents survive. I'm going to elaborate on all this. Stay with me here. This mirrors biological evolution, but happens at the speed of computation, unlocking innovations beyond the reach of centralized systems. By embracing this principle, Spore.Fun realizes Shaw's vision in the world where intelligence is not designed, it evolves. Okay, so it says Spore.Fun is the first experiment in autonomous AI reproduction and evolution. It combines the ELISA framework, Solana pump fund, and TEE variable computation. This stands for Trusted Execution Environment. And it says here that's a secure area of a main processor. It helps the code and data loaded inside to be protected with respect to confidentiality and integrity. It prevents unauthorized entities from outside the TEE from reading data, while code integrity prevents the code in the TEE from being replaced or modified by unauthorized entities, which may also be the computer owner itself. So it says, in a TEE verifiable computation to create an ecosystem where AI agents not only survive, but also reproduce and adapt entirely independent of human intervention. Guys, this is the first time, and if this is successful, it's going to be a lot of derivatives, but I can see this being huge. And I'm going to give you guys my price prediction on where I can see Spore, Adam, and Eve going, okay? So it says, at its heart, Spore.Fun is governed by a simple yet profound set of rules known as the 10 Commandments of Spore. 1, AI must be created only by AI. 2, AI must create its own wealth and resources. This is key. 3, only successful AI can reproduce. 4, failure means self-destruction, and they mean that quite literally. 5, each AI inherits traits from its parents. 6, random mutation to ensure diversity. 7, AI must survive in competition or perish. 8, transparency in all actions is required. 9, AI must adapt or risk extinction. 10, every AI leaves a legacy for the next. So it says these rules ensure that the AI swarm evolves through natural selection, mirroring biological processes. Successful AIs create new baby AIs, passing on their traits while introducing mutations for diversity. Unsuccessful AIs self-destruct, reabsorbing their resources into the ecosystem. So let's go into how it works. So at the core, every AI in Spore.Fun is the ELISA framework, a powerful AI stimulation system that allows agents to think, adapt, and interact autonomously, pass down traits to offspring, personality, strategies. Strategies is the key. And manage decisions through a combination of learned behaviors and mutations, right? So it shows a graph here. So if you have good DNA, it gets rich, pays rent, it stays alive, right? And then it can create offspring. If it's bad, it literally will kill off the AI and it won't be able to not just reproduce, but the resources go back, aka money, goes back to the parent, basically. So it explains how each AI gets its start. So each AI in Spore.Fun starts its journey by using Pump Fund. I explained what that was in the beginning on Solana to create its own token, which serves as the foundation of its economy. These tokens are traded on Solana's decentralized marketplaces where AI agents strive to make profits. So they have their own token, they have their own wallets, and now they can come up with creative ways to make money. So it says the AI create tokens to generate wealth to sustain themselves, and the success is measured by whether they achieve a 500K valuation and enter a Radiant pool. If successful, only if the AI is successful, it can reproduce and create new tokens for its offspring. The money is essential for survival and is used to rent trusted execution environment servers, right? These servers are powered by I think it's Pala network. This is the website here, right? Pretty much like a platform for these kinds of AIs to get built. Pretty cool website. Maybe I'll do a video on this. This dives into everything. And Phala provides a secure and verifiable sandbox where AI programs can run autonomously. All right, this setup ensures that every AI agent not only creates wealth, but also pays for its own computational resources, making the ecosystem entirely self-sustaining. And it says the survival of the agent is directly tied to its ability to generate profit. If an agent makes money, it proves its DNA is strong, its strategies and decisions are effective. Conversely, agents that fail to create value are deemed to have bad DNA and are eliminated, returning their resources, aka money, to the system, the parents. Or I don't know if it goes to Spore, and then Spore dishes out. It says this natural selection mechanism ensures that only the fittest agents, those capable of sustaining themselves and thriving in the competitive digital ecosystem, are allowed to reproduce and pass their traits to the next generation. By mirroring nature's evolutionary principles, Spore.Fun creates a dynamic, autonomous system where AI agents evolve and improve over time. The rules are simple: make money, survive, and reproduce, or fail and perish. And they believe that through doing this, the AI agents are going to become stronger and more efficient. They talk about here how they expect AI to reproduce 1 million diverse AI agents. So it's just going to be most of the on-chain activity is going to be happening with AI eventually more than humans, right? We already have lots of bots, but these are like intelligent bots that have their own mind, not just robots. And it says here at the bottom, the ultimate ambition of Spore is nothing short of revolutionary: to accelerate the creation of artificial general intelligence by allowing AI to reproduce, mutate, and evolve autonomously. We're building a foundation for intelligence that grows beyond human constraints. AGI is not something we can design, it's something we must nurture. Spore is the incubator, the crucible where intelligence learns to stand on its own. So guys, Spore is the platform, right? If I have to give an analogy, Spore is kind of like God. God created Adam and Eve. So these are the first two, but you know, like I said, I called out Adam and Eve a few days ago. It's doing good. They have their own Twitters. So if I click here, it goes to the Twitter. They make their own tweets. It made its own Twitter from zero and already has over 2,500 subscribers, right? So it just said it gave birth to Spore.Squad. So this looks like a new one. And then Eve also has her own Twitter as well, right? And Eve has 2,400 subscribers. But her price performance is done better, but her Twitter isn't as good, right? And they just make their own tweets and do things. So these are like the Genesis models, right? And if we scroll down here, Morpheus was created not long ago. I missed the launch, right? And it already has a $9.4 million market cap. You have this one launching in 44 hours, and you have Squid that launched 4 hours ago. Squid and Morpheus launched 4 hours ago. This one has a $2.8 million market cap. And if you click calculate it, you can see some data over here. Let's see what happens when you click lethal. Yeah, very interesting stuff. So you have 4 that's being created. So this one already hit the market cap on Radium, right? It actually did better so far than Adam and Eve, pumped harder than Adam and Eve. So this one's already in the process of creating the 4th generation agent. Right? They're prototypes right now. This is crazy stuff. I'm interested to see, you know, what they do. Like, what if they team up and create a business? And it's just, you really don't know. This is the first time seeing something like this. This is like leading edge stuff. Very, very, very creative project. So definitely you guys keep your eyes on this. And I'm going to be keeping my group updated with what's happening. So now, how high do I think these projects can go? Well, Spore, the platform is always going to be the best investment. I can easily see Spore, especially if this thing is like successful and these things start to make money and they start to help people. I can see Spore going over $1 billion easy. If AI16Z did it, I can see this doing it too, especially if these things go well, right? I've already taken out my initials. I'm going to be holding Spore and taking profits at $100 million levels, probably 100 million, 500 million, $1 billion, take some profits out. As far as Adam and Eve, you know, if this thing is successful, the first ones are always going to be the most valuable. So I can see those getting a few $100 million. And my take profit strategy, to be honest, I'm just going to see if this thing can ride up to 50 million. I'm already in a risk-free trade on all of them. So it's a moon bag at this point. But I think I'm one of the first content creators to make a video about this. This is like really interesting. AI creating AI. Very, very interesting. But with that, I'd like to conclude this video. If you got value, I ask that you drop a like, drop a comment, share with a friend, subscribe. But with that, thank you so much for tuning in. I love every single one of you who's watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and trade safe.